Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. My name is James, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through the #1 way for health coaches to grow their health coaching businesses past 10K per month and beyond. Now, I want to save you some time. I don't want you to waste your time watching these videos if they aren't going to be valuable for you. So first of all, this is only for health coaches. That means nutritionists, dietitians, naturopaths, maybe like if you're a physiotherapist or PT, it might be beneficial for you as well. But if you're like I don't know, anything else, just a normal online coach that is in a different realm, then this probably isn't going to be super valuable for you. The next criteria is if you're below 10K per month. If you're below 10K per month, you've got your business or you're trying to start your business, this is going to be epic for you. It's going to help clear things up and it's going to help you to really scale and earn more money online. If you're beyond 10K per month, it might still be valuable for you, but as soon as you start going past, let's say 30-ish K per month, you're not going to get a lot of value out of this because you probably are a bit too far along in your business journey for this video to be super valuable for you. So below 30K per month, great. Let's have a party. Below 10K per month, holy shit, your life is about to be changed. Let's get into it. And before I do, I just want to introduce myself in case you don't already know me. My name is James Fleming. I am the co-owner of a health coaching business that currently does between anywhere from 50 to 90K per month at the time of this video recording. And I also run a marketing agency which helps health coaches and service-based business owners to run ads and scale and get new clients online. So I'm very well versed in marketing and running a health coaching business. And I've also worked with dozens and dozens, I don't know the exact number, but dozens of different health coaches to scale their businesses past 10K per month and beyond. So without further ado, let's jump into things. And the first thing I want to walk you through in this video is the broken health coach / health practitioner business model. Now, what is that? And this is probably something you're very familiar with because this is what 95% of people in the industry do. Okay, so the traditional model is we rely on word of mouth and referrals. So maybe you have an in-person practice or you hire a clinic out for a couple of days per week or a few hours per week, and you just are relying on referrals from GPs or referrals. That's a bit more relevant if you're a dietitian or a nutritionist, but you're relying on referrals from doctors or even just referrals from other clients or even word of mouth, that kind of stuff. So that's the more traditional approach. And then one step above that is posting on social media and trying to get clients through social media to start either bringing into your online practice, which isn't super common, or what most people are trying to do these days, do online consults. Okay, so we either have word of mouth from clients, friends, family, we got referrals from those people as well, or referrals from GPs, and we have posting on social media, trying to get clients on social media, which isn't easy, by the way. For every one person that succeeds in building a good following online and getting clients from that following, which once again, it's another challenge in and of itself, there's 90 people that fail, right? Not fail, but really struggle to make money by just building a social media following and getting clients from there. So we take these things, social media, word of mouth referrals, and we get clients that way, and then we sell them into one-off sessions. That might be like a one-off consult for $130, $90, $50. I've heard of people charging all kinds of prices. It might also be your online. It might be low-ticket offers like selling an ebook or an online course or some recipe book or something. I don't know, but something cheap. Because the idea is, if we can just sell people something cheap, like a $15, $29, $50 product, they might actually buy from us and spend more money later in the future. Later in this video, I'm going to go through why that assumption is wrong, but just bear with me for now. The other thing that we do in the traditional model, when I say we, I mean the industry as a whole, is constant launches. So not everyone does this, but if you follow people online on social media, oftentimes they're launching a new program or a new product every other month, which as an audience, it's like, whoa, all right, can we just stop for a minute? Like you've launched something the last 6 months in a row. Let's just chill out. And once again, I'm going to walk you through why that's an issue later in this video. And the last thing that people do in the traditional health coaching model is group coaching. So they try and build out a group or a cohort and take that group through to teach them. And that way you feel like you're not selling your time one-on-one. But once again, I'll walk you through why that might be a bit of a mistake and what the better way actually is. So let's just go through one-off sessions right now. This is a generous assumption. And that assumption is that you charge $120 per consult. I was speaking to someone just yesterday who charges $40 as a dietitian who's been in the industry since 2018, now 2025 at the time I'm filming this video. That's 7 years. So they've been a dietitian, qualified dietitian for 7 years, and they're charging like $50 for a session. I don't even know how you make money from that. You'd be having to have a million sessions. I don't even know. Anyway, so I'm being generous with the $120 figure right now. So you charge $120 per session. And if the average client has one call with you per month, which once again is pretty standard, most people might have a monthly call with their clients or maybe fortnightly calls, but most people I speak to have monthly or even bi-monthly calls. Now, if that's what you currently do, to reach that 10K per month mark, and this is not even 20 or 30K per month. This is just 10K, $10,000 per month. To reach that $10,000 per month mark, you need to be having 84 calls per month with 84 different clients. Remember, one client has a call per month. So that's 84 different clients that you have at once, minimum, and you need a call with them every single month. And if you do this, there's only so many hours in the day. So you might be able to scale past 10K per month doing this, but you're probably going to burn out very, very quickly because you're going to cap out at, what do I say, 15 to 20K right now. Now, I did the math before this when I wrote this out, but let's just say, I'll do it in my head quickly, I'll walk you through it. So let's say you can do max 40 calls per week. There's only 40 hours in a working week, right? So 40 hours per week, 4, 8, 12, 16. So it's 160 calls per month max, which is, let's just say around $16,000 or $20,000, depending how much you're charging for those calls. But that's like you burnt out, no time for admin, just run off your feet, doing crazy amount of hours. No one wants to do that, which is why I don't like doing just normal one-off sessions in the traditional sense. Now, why do I not like low ticket offers? So low ticket offers, once again, it's just when you sell someone something cheap, let's say less than $100, to try and get them into your world with the idea that you're going to upsell them later into your more expensive services or program. I see so many health coaches struggling to sell their programs or services or consultations, so they start offering this to their online following and wonder why no one's buying. Or if a few people do buy, they wonder why aren't they then converting and becoming high-paying clients? I see it all the time. Now, I want to stress that low-ticket offers can work well. Big caveat here, if you are an amazing marketer. People who have got low ticket offers to work where they sell a low ticket offer and then upsell people to a much more expensive product successfully, they're the best marketers in the world. They're really, really good marketers. And typically they have either just a really good solo marketer or they have a big business behind them and they have marketers that are able to test things out. But for you as a solo health coach or a health coach with only 1 or 2 employees, probably not the best thing to do right now. Low ticket offers probably aren't the best thing to do right now. You'll make peanuts just from the low ticket offer when you sell that to people, and you'll really struggle to upsell them to more expensive services. So no low ticket offers. And when it comes to constant launches, they suck so fucking much. I hate watching online coaches, health coaches especially, but also business coaches and any other kind of coach under the sun, launching and launching and launching, because all it makes me think is, wow, that product must be really, really, really shit, because you're doing it once and then you're launching a new program or product the next month and then you're doing that same thing 2 months later. And so you never have the time to focus on and make something really, really, really good, which means that you get mediocre client results because you haven't dialed in your program and made it the best thing that you can possibly make. How could you? You're launching a new thing every month, so your focus goes from that thing to the next thing. So of course you're going to get mediocre client results. And the next thing is that it's exhausting, constantly having to think of new ideas, brainstorm new courses, products, programs, etc. No one wants to do that. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't want to do that. And once again, just like with the low ticket offers, you have to be a really great marketer. You have to be really good at building hype, getting people excited for your new launch, and then launching that successfully. So exhausting, not great client results, and have to be a great marketer. Don't do that. Don't worry about having to launch things constantly. And the last thing in the traditional model that people do is run group coaching programs. And let me just say that running group coaching is so fucking hard. Take it from me, I've done it many times before. It is so, so, so hard, and it's most certainly not the best way to scale to 10K per month and beyond. Because the first thing is that getting people into a group is hard. A lot of people don't want group coaching. They think they're going to get mediocre results. And to be honest with you, the client results probably aren't going to be as good as one-on-one. How could they be? In some very specific niches or industries, yes, they might be equivalent or even better. But for most industries, or let's say niches in the health coaching space, you're going to get better results with one-on-one coaching. So when it comes to group coaching, the results aren't going to be as good. So it's going to be harder to get people in. The next thing is that once you do get people in, admin is really hard. I can't tell you how difficult it is when you're trying to fill up a group cohort. So for example, let's say we're starting January 1st. When you're trying to organize that, you sell people in, you might sell 5, 10, 15, 20 people into that, and you're really excited. And then 1 or 2 weeks before, people start messaging you saying, hey, can I just push back and go into the next group? Or, hey, I want to pull out anymore. I don't want to do this, blah, 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 blah. Because what happens is people get cold feet. The longer between the sale and when someone starts a program, whether that's group, one-on-one, or whatever, the more likely they are to ask for a refund and pull out. So if you're trying to fill up a group program 2 or 3 or 4 weeks in advance, those people who you sell early on, oh wow, they're going to be so much more likely to drop out than those who you sell 2 or 3 days before the program starts. So your admin is a nightmare. You have people pulling out, and running a good group is hard, and creating an active group is hard that actually talks to one another and actually gets good results and forms some kind of a community. Don't get me wrong, I've had them work really well. I've had groups feed off each other and do amazing together. But I've also had groups that are absolute nightmares to deal with, where the people in the group don't really mesh, and so they don't really talk. And so what you have to do, once again, goes to admin, is group people, similar people together. So you might have, people between the ages of 20 to 30 or 20 to 35 in one group, or even men in one group and women in one group, or age or whatever. So it has to be some form of similarity between group members for that group to really work well, which once again is an administrative nightmare. And once again, I think I already mentioned this, but it's not great for beginner or intermediate health coaches because of the reasons I mentioned above. It's very hard. So if you want to run group, fine, but get to at least 50K per month minimum, ideally over 100K per month before you start thinking about running group coaching. All right. Plus, relying on social media and word of mouth, that's that stuff that I mentioned earlier, the stuff here, to get clients in, posting every day on socials and getting referrals from GPs and relying on word of mouth from friends and family. That shit is fucking hard. And at the best times, it's inconsistent. All right. So imagine having everything that your entire business is on Instagram, and you've built up a following over the years. You have 50,000 followers, and every day you're posting and you're getting clients. Amazing. Good on you. But then one day you wake up, open your phone, and you get a message saying that your Instagram has been blocked for one of a million gazillion reasons. Your entire business has just vanished, gone. That's the power. That's what happens when you give your power or your business over to someone else. You're beholden to them. You're beholden to Zuckerberg with Facebook and Instagram. Okay? So you don't want to give your power to anyone. You want to own your audience. You want to own your list so that you can, even if your social media gets banned, by the way, I'm not saying don't use social media, but even if your social media gets banned, at least you're still going to wake up the next day and be able to get clients. Whereas if your social media gets banned and that's the only way you get clients, then you wake up the next day and gone. Goodbye, no more getting clients for you. You have to start from scratch. So it's extremely inconsistent, it's risky, and it's slow to build up a big enough audience to be able to generate enough clients to make a good income. Okay? But there is a better way. There is a better system that's going to allow you to scale to $10,000 per month, $30,000 per month, $50,000 per month, and beyond. I know because I've done it myself, and I've helped so many other health coaches to also do so. Now, I'm going to reveal that better way in the next video because I don't want this video to go on for 3 hours. So this is going to be broken up into probably 4 or 5 different videos in this mini course, and each video is going to be centered around a different topic. So this video was centered around why the traditional model isn't going to work. Hope you understand that now. And now, next video, I'm going to tell you the better way. Trust me, there is a better way. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I will see you in the next video.